Everybody, Bob Iacchino from Path Trading Partners along with my co-founder Mike Arnold. It is October 10th. This is the Pat Jack Cryptocurrency Educational Update covering Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin. Slight rally in Bitcoin Cash. Larger continued rally in Bitcoin. Let me turn it over to Mike to let you know how we've been trading it and looking at it. Mike, it's all yours.
Thank you, Bob. Bitcoin Cash, US dollar, holding just about the 50% retracement. Did dip down below, but if you've gathered what we do here, we really pay attention to the closes, and it's holding above there on the closing level. If we rotate back up, get above these prior candle bodies, came back up here, returned to the breakdown zone, and then caught on the rotation zone, went lower. Now we wanted to clear all that before we might consider this would be a aggressive long trade, because we're still against the rotation zone on the daily. So what we're going to be watching for is either a sustained move above this trend line and above the 347.26 level, or a close beyond those, and then we'll be watching for the higher price levels, returning first off to about the 368 level, and then possibly to the 384 level. Let's check in why it's aggressive. Here's the daily chart. You can see even on this last move, it ran up there to the 8. We want it to get also above this 8, so we'd probably be watching for about the 350 level for that close or sustained move, and then we can see it go into the rotation zone. And we don't want to get overly aggressive on the targets, because it can still reverse back down in this rotation zone. But this is a medium probability bottoming pattern. When you see a strong reversal move back and it holds above that 50% retracement, testing into the between the 50% and 62.5, which it did, then it's holding above the 50%, and then it gets above these prior short-term swing highs. That's a pretty decent reversal pattern, so that's what we're watching for here. Bitcoin US dollar pair, getting some questions about 8 pushing the price versus a rotation zone entry. So rotation zone entry is when you actually dip back in the rotation zone. Okay, let me switch down to a 1 hour real quick. So this would be an example of moving up, switching to a rotation zone, rotating back up. This is an example of 8 pushing the price. We'll go back to the 4 hour, where it pauses, moves sideways, and then the 8 catches up, pushing the price higher. This is what happened here. It paused, moved sideways, and then the 8 caught up, pushing the price higher. When you see that, both on this instance and this instance, you can look down at the lower time frame by a factor of 4. So we're going from the 4 hour to the 1 hour. And in both instances, you see how the rotation zone on the 1 hour caught up. And this one, it moved, it pushed up, and then it tested the lower rotation zone, rotated up multiple times, which gave you multiple chances for an entry. And now has hit that 49.20 target. Not up to the 49.60, and we're pulling back again. Keep in mind, this is getting really overdone. We have first cross, 1 push up, 2 pushes up, 3 pushes up, 4 pushes up, 3 to 5, it's getting overdone. So we may see a bigger pullback into the rotation zone. Also checking on the daily, we're getting extended. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6 days up so far. You know, generally, at some point, it's going to pause and pull back. You see over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, and then it paused, and letting the daily rotation zone catch up. Then you had another big run up. Then it pulled back to rotation zone. So, again, run up, pull back to rotation zone. So do not be surprised, and don't pay attention. Is Bitcoin crash again if it does a simple pull back to the rotation zone? Every time we pull back, yes, it's right now trading 48.40. Easily, this could pull back to the 44.50 area. Easily. Prior major breakout zone right in the middle of the daily rotation zone. That would be a completely normal pullback for it and wouldn't phase us a bit. It just gives us a great opportunity to add back some of our position that we've been taking off on this run up, add it back at lower prices to get reestablished and trade around the core position. So we have for you on this educational update, turning it back over to you, Bob.
Thank you, Michael. Thanks to you guys for watching. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Hit like if you like this video. Feel free to spread it around. And don't forget to leave us a comment and let us know what you think or anything else you'd like us to cover. Thanks, guys. Cheers. We will talk to you in the next Path Chat.